Alright, this is going to be a walkthrough for installing the Speedohealer. I have the Speedohealer version 4.0. This is a 2002 Katana 600, so the harness I needed was the SH-01. That was the harness I needed for my bike. So one of the first things you need to do for something you're going to need later is you got to get your bike up on the center stand, as you can see mine is. You're going to need that later to test the calibration. Next thing you're going to do is going to take all your left side fairing off, so you can access your speed sensor and the clips. So you're going to disconnect the first clip. As you can see here, it's got the black wire, the black and white wire, and then the black and red. You're going to disconnect that. Probably going to kick and scream and feel like a retard until you realize it's not as hard as it looks. I know that's what I did. So then you're going to install the Speedohealer supplied harness, and it's going to have this big guy right here, and then it's going to have another smaller one. It's a little pigtail kind of thing, so you can have it hooked up to your Speedohealer box and then back to your original speedometer. So you install these, pretty simple, and then you're going to route it to you're going to route the harness to wherever you want to go. I decided to route mine right up the frame and into my manual box. I don't have a manual, so make it useful for something. Then you're going to have this wire right here. This is for your what do they call it? The one-touch top speed indicator, and I just kind of routed it down and up and whatever, and haven't quite figured out where I want to put it, but it's this little thing. It's a little red button. You just push it, and then the gauge pops up and spins and goes up to the highest indicated speed that you've reached for all you daredevils out there. So once you got all that done, you're going to need to calibrate it, and to do that, you got to have your key turned on. It's going to light up like this. What you got to do to calibrate it is press both buttons until you see this little L. See it right there? There's a little L. Sorry about the crappy quality. Right now it's showing a minus sign, which you have to determine whether you're going to need some kind of reliable source to tell you how fast you're going. And then anyway, to calibrate mine, I need to calibrate to minus 0.08. So what I'm going to do is press the select button for this minus. Now that little N right there means next. And right now you're entering a three decimal places. So I need to enter 080. So right now the 0 is selected, and that's what I want. So I'm going to press select. It's going to take me to the next number, which is 8, which is already selected. Press select, go to the next number, which is 0, which is what I want, and then press select again. That's going to say O, and that means over. And now you're calibrated. So now you can go and turn your bike on. Now when I put it in gear, I'll be calibrated. We get into a higher gear and you can see it. So that's enough of that. And then to see your top speed button that we saw earlier, you notice when I press this button, Speedo is going to go up to where it was. So obviously that was the highest I've gone up on the stand. So that's the highest speed it knows of right now. Anyway, that is how you install the Speedohealer.